Happy Monday, happy new week, and welcome back to Danese Media. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if the security chiefs in this country of Kenya, under the government of President William Ruto, cannot take serious action behind the ongoing goonism within the political space that is putting this country of Kenya into risk before 2027 general election, then it is high time for the citizen of this country of Kenya to take serious action behind the ongoing goonism within the political space, because if we are not careful enough as the citizen of this country of Kenya, then come 2027 general election, this country of Kenya is going to look like Haiti.
We are going to mobilize our young people to protect the community from goons and police. Yes. We mobilize our young people to protect our churches, to protect our leaders, to protect our businesses, to protect our meetings. Goonism will not be allowed again in the mountain. Amen. The right to self-defense is provided in our constitution.
Tunataka investors wasijaribu kuja hapa. This is a state of goons. It is worse than Haiti. Na ndio tunaambia the international community, all inventors across the world, all tourists, Kenya for now is not safe for you because it's a state of goons. The CS Interior is a chief goon. The deputy chief goon is a PS Interior. Wale ambaye wanatakiwa kuchunga usalama ndio wenye kuumiza wa Kenya.
Concerning what is happening within the political space, especially what was witnessed during the Ol Kalou by-election, whereby, as we speak right now, NTV media have raised it all after airing an investigative report into the violence during the Ol Kalou by-election. According to the broadcast, the investigation sought to identify the hooded and armed men who were seen disrupting voting, intimidating residents, and attacking journalists. NTV also reported tracing some of the vehicle allegedly used during the incident and examining possible link between the suspect and those vehicles. Yet up to now, the CS of Interior Kipchumba Murkomen is still saying that there is nothing like evidence, that they don't have more evidence concerning to how those hooded men were harassing people in Ol Kalou. Yet NTV have exposed everything. Which evidence that the CS of Interior Kipchumba Murkomen want again?
It was not just televised. It was streamed. Caught on cameras with diverse pixel capacities. Mounted on different gadgets, showing varied angles. All culminating in one story. A story we shall tell.
This is what it looks like right now.
These men terrorized Ol Kalou for weeks. During the Member of National Assembly by-election campaign period. Then,
they are leaving.
On the voting day, they upscaled their terror multiple times. They walked with various types of firearms, brandishing big guns, assault rifles, pistols, name it. They had tear gas canisters.
And they are masked.
They had tasers. They handcuffed people, their victims. Bulky jackets were a signature in most of their outfits. They covered their faces in balaclavas. They attacked citizens, attacked and injured innocent voters. They targeted journalists. Or better stated, they targeted the evidence the journalists carried. The government says it is investigating them, that it does not know who they are. But our investigation does. The queues snaked in and through polling stations, making it unmistakable that it was voting day in Ol Kalou constituency, Nyandarua County, July 16th, 2026. A lot stood out, from the long files of citizens out to vote, the sheer effort put in ensuring as many as possible, young and old, voted. But these were easily dwarfed by the brazen, open, unmitigated spate of violence and intimidation meted on the people, on voters, and on journalists. And woe unto you if you had a camera rolling and was spotted.
Nasema shida ni nini?
Through all their actions, the dreaded men appeared keen on achieving something very specific. They were visibly bidding for someone. But who? A candidate or a higher power? They targeted polling stations, particularly those with huge populations. The voters stood their ground, some openly confronting them. Others blocking access to polling stations. As a result, shots were fired. Tear gas canisters were lobbed. Peace was pierced through, shattered, and trampled underfoot.
We are getting in Haiti slowly by slowly. I want you to take your time and watch this video of NTV so that you can understand the reason why I'm telling you that it is high time for us as the citizens of this country of Kenya to take serious action if the government of Kenya cannot protect us. And before you watch the video, please consider liking the video. When you like the video, you automatically show us your support on what I'm doing on this platform. So I want you to watch this video because this video is going to form the basis of our analysis concerning what I wanted to discuss on this video. Thank you so much for that support of the like. Let us watch the video together, my great viewers. So that is what is happening. That is the reason why I'm telling you that it is high time for us to take action on our hands. I support Rigathi Gachagua right now. This country of Kenya is at risk. The ongoing Goonism within the political space, the ongoing state machineries that are harassing Kenyans is seriously putting this country into a serious danger. I support Gachagua. What NTV have aired out is a serious critical message. It's a critical issue. We don't need to take it slightly. We don't need to take it slightly, ladies and gentlemen, because the investigation followed widespread circulation of a video showing marksmen carrying firearms and other weapons moving through Ol Kalou. Multiple media outlets also reported that journalists were assaulted and their equipment were seized while covering the by-election. It is important to note that investigative report present allegation and evidence gathered by the journalists, whether any specific individual or criminal responsible, is ultimately a matter for investigation by the relevant authorities and, where applicable, the courts. And to make it worse, these hooded men were harassing people, shooting in the air, causing chaos, while police officers in uniform were witnessing what they were doing. They were black vehicle cars without number plate. NTV have done a job, have investigated those vehicles that were carrying these guns. These ununiformed, I don't know whether they were police officers or who deployed them there. But these are state machineries. So Kenyans, let us stop focusing on this World Cup, Maranini, or Ruto was humiliated in the Mount Kenya region. No, that is not important. That was a DCP victory. They need to celebrate their victory, but we also need to focus on how 2027 is going to be. That is what is important. Ol Kalou by election have passed away, and we need to move on. We need to have focus on 2027 because here by election mishaisha. Because we are not going to witness another by-election very soon. There is no by-election again. From now, if any leader died, God forbid, back at 2027. So let us put our focus on 2027. Let us watch NTV. Let us watch NTV, KTN, Citizen, please, because these media centers, national media centers, are reminding Kenyans what actually is happening on the ground. Instead of focusing on what is happening within the political space, let us also focus on the safety of this country of Kenya also. Because what KTN is doing is a wonderful job. Wonderful one. So I didn't have much to talk about on this video. I just wanted you to know how things are noted okay in this country of Kenya within the political space as we are remaining less than 13 months for us to face different candidates on the ballot box ahead of 2027 general election. By the way, if we are not careful enough, 2027 might look like Haiti. Kama Ol Kalou ndo ilikuwa vile, what about the general election? That was just a single constituency. Wooden men walikuwa huko, were deployed there to cause chaos. What about 2027? Ruto can just decide to rig that election through wooden men, which is true. Ruto is going to return back to power through goons and these wooden men and uniformed officers, but not through the ballot. Let us meet in the next video that is going to be uploaded shortly within no time. Remember to subscribe, comment, share the video, and like for more updates daily. Bye-bye.